Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Dawn. Thank you so much for being here. Please do hit subscribe and follow along on other social media outlets. Thank you so much. All of that is below in the description actually, and here is the link for my Linktree account for all of my information. And also around here there is the appointment app as well for all availabilities if you'd like to book in for an appointment. Thank you so much. Okay, so for today, energetically, we are 1st of October, so there's this big rush of new energy in, and we have a new moon coming as well. Bear in mind, everybody, we are still in the middle of Mercury in retrograde, so things mightn't necessarily be panning out for you, or things are getting a bit panicked. Just breathe, okay? Just take it down a notch in your head, write out what you feel is the issue or the problem or what's going on, and then you'll be able to see. You know the way sometimes when we're like seeing things in our head and trying to dissect them and figure things out, they kind of get a little bit like bigger or our thoughts kind of run away with themselves. Whereas if you write it down, then you can see what's real, like what's a fact, what is real and what is not, what is a figment, what is the imagination gone into overdrive. So then you'll be able to see all that. Okay, but that for today energetically, just lots of newness, lots of change, actually, lots and lots of change. Even the happy card was all about change today as well, and really stepping into your own comfort zone and being your true authentic self. And that is pretty much the energy for today. Okay, so anyway, so for today's daily guidance, I am using my Clef and Read Wisdom of Avalon deck. This is one card for the collective, so it's one card for everyone. Please accept in love and light what you can relate to, and please leave in love and light what you can't for somebody else. Thank you. Drum roll, please. I can't do a drum roll sound. Okay, we have birth and rebirth. And it is 50. I was like, I had to double check there, and 5 is all about the change. Oh, God. Right. It's not necessarily just the change in the weather, okay? Because we are now really slipping and sliding into winter, like I said the other day. But it's like the massive change now. We're going to really, like, the change is just going to all of a sudden be upon us, like. But with change, there is this kind of, it's more change. Everything starts to happen or starts to fall into place. Or we go into slumber, we go into hibernation, which is, some people need to do. Okay, that's part of the changing process. That is part of evolution, essentially. So with the birth and rebirth, it is this, like, I don't know, giving birth to your dreams and rebirthing your dreams, perhaps, really kind of getting back on track with what you wanted to do in the first place or where you wanted to be heading. And then there's also when we have birth, we also have a death as such. But I think the death might be that the kind of shedding off your old skin, like shedding the leaves, like shedding that kind of, maybe the old thought process or the old you and how you would have dealt with something. And that there, by changing your thought process and your thinking, and how you're dealing with things, that is really shedding that skin, that layer, that kind of just shedding off that to be able to change it and deal with things in a different way, with kindness and compassion, and knowing that, you know, you're not that person anymore. And then that comes back to, you know, your inner child work. And it comes back to still loving the old you and accepting the you at that time for perhaps survival mode or for just getting through the day. And that is survival mode. Okay, we're not talking about survival mode in, well, for some people, maybe we are in abusive relationships or abusive situations. But then we're talking about survival mode as in being able to get through the day without cracking up, or, you know what I mean, without being completely overwhelmed. So that is, there's about 50 million different types of survival mode, but it is that survival mode. You know, with the change, you can leave that kind of old behavior or that old thinking behind, because you're giving birth to the new. You are stepping forward into the new you and really allowing that all to happen, and all them changes. Yes, they're going to be super fucking scary, and yes, they're not going to be easy. I know there's going to be a few bumps in the road, But that's okay. For change to happen, everything must change. And for that, like, we need to go through that process of, eliminating different things, or stepping away from different people, or cutting cords, and doing all this other inner work on ourselves, and accepting and forgiving and then releasing it. Okay, but all about the change today, birth and rebirth. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you have a great day, whatever corner of the world that you're in. Actually, just before you start, I know in the Northern Hemisphere now we are autumnal weather. I love that word, autumnal season. But then obviously in the Southern Hemisphere we're talking about springtime. It is change, regardless of which season it is change. But anyway, thank you all so much for being here. I hope you have a great day, whatever corner of the world that you are in. See you again tomorrow, possibly. If not, I'll see you definitely on Monday, okay? But thank you all so much. I hope you have a great day. Mind yourself and make good choices. Bye.